Welcome to Show's World Gamers, Josh here, and today we are checking out something new, something I've been looking forward to getting my hands on. I went ahead and ordered this item off of Amazon, and I thought we'd check it out. See, I'll explain what it does, and then we will hook this up and see if it works. But before we jump in, do me a quick favor. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, and if you're enjoying the video, hit the like button. All right, so this is the Unitech multi-port game card reader for the Nintendo Switch. And I've kind of heard about these. I've kind of heard some mixed reviews on them, but if this thing works well, it's really going to come in handy for what we do here on the channel and just make things a lot easier. Now, I am a huge fan of physical games. I like to buy physical games, especially on the Switch, because right now we have 3 Switches in the household. We have 2 Switch lights, and we have the Switch that's hooked up to the TV and everything like that. And the Switch 2 is coming out soon. It's going to be backwards compatible. Well, I'm sure we'll end up with at least 2 of those in the household. For me and my son, we'll probably each get one. I'm not sure if my wife will get one. I know if a new Animal Crossing game comes out on it, then she'll definitely want her own. But having just one of a cartridge, we can just pop that between all those different systems. Whereas if we have it digitally, then, only one person has that game on their account and stuff like that. So that's why I like to go with physical media as much as possible, especially with the Switch. Well, this item here, the multi-port game card reader, what it does is it actually allows you to plug in up to 4 cartridges all at once. And then it has this thing here, which plugs into the console. And instead of having to take the games in and out, you just hit a button and it switches between them. It does have 4 other ports here, but those are just to store extra games in. So I went ahead and picked one of these up to see how this thing works. I'm hoping it works really well. I will put a link to the item in the description to the Amazon link that I got it from. Hopefully this works well, and you guys will want to get one of these, but until we bust it out and try it out, we don't know. So it does show a little bit here on the back. Features: more efficient and convenient, quickly change the game via the LED switch button. Save your game card, reduce the attrition, should have put my glasses on, of game cards caused by more insertion and removal. LED light indicator, game with different LED lights for different game cards. All right, and it says LED indicator for game 1, game 2, game 3, game 4. All right, well, let's start off by getting this thing unboxed, see what comes in the box. All right, so we open it up here. All right, so this looks like the item here. Pull this part out, see what else comes in here. So it does look like it comes with, is it a USB-A to USB-C? So it does use USB-C. That's nice. All right, please download user manual by scanning the QR code or visiting the website. All right, so there is the user manual. We can get that there. But let's open this up and see what it looks like. All right, so here's the item itself. It looks like it's made to kind of clip on. So this goes in the cartridge slot. And then we have game 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 storages. USB-C plugs in there. All right, well, let's go ahead and grab a switch. We'll get this thing hooked up, and we will see how it works. All right, so we have the item here. I do have it plugged in. We'll go ahead and just unplug that for now. Oops, and the cord fell. All right, so I'm using a different cord. I didn't, this thing, it does need power, apparently. So it's not something that you can, it's not really a portable thing. I don't know if you went USB-C to the USB-C on the Switch, if it would still work. But it does use power, but I grabbed a couple games here for us to plug in. So we'll go ahead and start plugging those in. So it looks like the slot in the front. All right, feels good so far. All right, we'll plug in on all 4 in the front. Oh, we got Luigi's Mansion here. And then, like I said, it has slots in the back, but these are just to hold games. So that just holds the game. It won't work with the item. All right, and then, so we open up the Switch cartridge slot, and then this plugs in just like a game would. All right, it's plugged in. I think we're good there. So it does have these little hooks on the back. And I think what that's for is to hook on to the I'm drawing a blank on that, what it's called, the Switch base. But I was using just the standard base, just the regular original Switch base, and it did not fit on there. So these did not fit on there. So they might be set up. I know the Switch OLED, the base was slightly different, so it might have been a little thinner, so this would just fit onto the top there. This is the button you press here to switch games. But let's go ahead, get this thing plugged in. We'll fire up the Switch and see if it works. All right, we'll plug this in here. All right, so the Switch did turn on when I did that. Basically, what it does if you put a new disc in. Oops. We weren't fast enough. It turned off. All right, so we have it here. So I'll just kind of hold it up like this. I could flop it down behind, but then it's going to be kind of hard to press the button right now. So let's go ahead. We'll power this on. All right, and there we go. Super Mario 64. That is the game. So if we switch this... And there we go. Tears of the Kingdom. That's in the next spot. We'll keep going. Fitness Boxing 2. That's in the next spot. And Luigi's Mansion 2. HD. That is what is in the last spot. So it does seem to be working. So we'll switch back to Super Mario 3D. And I'll go ahead and just let this hang for now. This is really made to be used. And let's go ahead and we'll jump in here, make sure the game works with it plugged in like that. Volume's down low. Might as well have a little volume here, why not? Well, there we go. Seems to be working good. All right, so let's back out. We'll close that game. Let's go ahead and I'll hit that button. And now we got Tears of the Kingdom. Let's jump in here, make sure it works. Loading up. Taking its time, but it does show the Nintendo Switch logo there. And there we are, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. All right, so there you have it. Oh, and it came unplugged there, so let's plug it back in. Switch games, make sure it's still working. Yep, there we go. Well, it works flawless. I am super excited about that. Multi-port from Unitech. It works as advertised. I'm definitely going to be utilizing this a lot, as I'm usually playing a couple games at once, especially on the Switch. So this is going to come in super, super handy for me. Like I said, if you guys want one of these, I will put a link to it on the description for this video. It'll be the listing on Amazon, and you can pick it up there. I think we paid around $20, maybe less than $20 for this thing. And hey, it seems to work perfect. So if you want to get one of your own, go ahead and grab one there. But I'm pretty excited. This thing works exactly the way I had hoped it would. But let me know in the comments what you think of this item. Also, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. We hope to see you on the next one. Shoge World, out.